problems here. So it's pretty important, obviously. This is something that comes up over and over and over again when we're dealing with mathematics as we transition into senior. Taking information out of a sentence and being able to make meaning of that in a mathematical context. So, before we go any further, we need to look at some key words. Less than, more than, at least, at most. And they're used pretty interchangeably when we're talking about inequalities, so this is very specific to inequalities. What?
Brooke needs to sign out.
Yep. Brooke.
Oh.
Brock. Not Brooke. Okay, Brock. Thanks. Less than. So if you've got a number is less than 5, how would you write that? Let's just let the number be x. A number x is less than 5. How would that?
X is symbol less than.
So that would be our symbol. Okay. More than. What would be the difference, Abby, with more than and less than? Other way. Crocodile eats the bigger portion. At least. Or you can get at most. Riley, at least.
Would it be greater than?
Greater than or equal to. It's the same direction as at more than, but we have an equal sign. More than versus at least, you see how they're different. At least is including, whereas more than is not. Sweet. At most, Brody, what do you reckon? Less than or equal to. In question 6, you'll see. All right. Mason, give me a number. Ryan, give me a number.
3.
Lachlan.
3.
Aiden.
5.
What can the number be? Anything, correct? So what does that number represent? What does that number represent, Abby?
Less than 5. Less than 5.
Yeah. But the number can be anything. 5 can only be 5. Is there some way in maths we can represent something that could be anything?
X.
X. Does it have to be X?
Yeah, I know.
It could be anything, but in maths we like to use X as a common value. So that would be X. Sum. When I say the sum of two numbers, what does that mean? Addition. The difference. The product. Very good. You should now be equipped to solve our examples on the board, but just in case you're not, we'll go through the first one together and then you can have a crack at question 6 by yourself. Ryan, do you want to help me with the first part? The sum of 3 and twice a number is at least 9. So what should I write on one side of this equation? Well, what are the key words? What are some of the key words that we see in that? Sum?
And a number. And at least.
So very good. So the sum of 3 and twice a number, what does that mean? We know that sum means? So we've got a plus between 3 and twice a number. How would we write twice a number? Well, the number is x, so what's twice the number? 2x is at least. What does at least mean? What sign? At least means greater than or equal to. Is greater than or equal to? 9. So what do we have to do with that now? Solve. Yeah, rearrange it. All right, very good. Solve after we rearrange. So what's the process for that? Ron, what do you reckon, mate? What's the process? What do we attack first? Yep, how do we get rid of the 3? From both sides, we're left with 2x is greater than or equal to? What do we do now? Divide by 2. What are we left with? X is greater than or equal to? 3. Very good. So the number must at least be 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, they all work. 3.1, 3.2, so 2.9. No good. Have a go at the second example, then move on to question 6 on exercise 1E.